spend too much time on that. Okay, next about cannulas and masks. Any particular questions that you have about the cannulas? Different people have had
We ask questions. I'd be curious. CPAP, mask, oxygen. I just had a time on the bridge of the road, right off the side. I have to put bandages or anything on there, because it literally just eats into the skin. Is there something new that...
We could have another 2-hour discussion on sleep if you really want to do a marathon here.
I love the CPAP. I sleep better with it.
Yeah.
Just by looking.
Did everybody hear that? Someone loves a CPAP.
I love mine too.
I've gotten to sleep better. They use my air mask.
But yeah, there are lots of new masks and more coming out all the time. We just saw one the first to last week that's brilliant. So we could get in touch later. If you get the right mask, that might go away. Meanwhile, there's a pad you can use that's made a pad that's kind of a gel polymer material that's better than nothing.
Where do you get, I guess you can take it by providing.
Yeah, they should have it. Just ask them for a gel pad. It's a ResMed item.
Made by ResMed. Or just, yeah.
I got an online support group, and they talked about nasal cannulas. And you have a standard cannula, and then you have one that is made of a slightly softer plastic that doesn't tend to tear up the nose so much. You guys carry the softer one, or no?
I don't know.
Tell us what brand it was.
Yes.
Soft hose.
What was it?
Soft hose.
Soft hose?
Not one I've heard of.
Well, it's soft, but it's in line 3 of it.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, softest.
But there's another one too. I got some from someplace in California that are soft.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems that it's a little bit subjective. We could get 1,000 different people with their favorite cannula, and we can't special order 1,000 different cannulas. So we sort of try to find one that works for most people.
Okay, but you could get something like that online with the doctor's prescription?
You sure could,
Okay.
and possibly
and then
without.
there's the mustache conservers. Do you carry those?
We wanted to just touch on that really quickly. There's a device called an oxidizer. It comes in either a mustache style or a pendant style. The mustache has a little bellows device or a reservoir. So the theory is you can get by with a lower amount of oxygen because this reservoir fills with oxygen, and then when you inhale, it draws from that reservoir. We haven't found it to be as effective as the advertising suggests. The liter flow is still high. The other one is a pendant style, and that would be just kind of like a little necklace with a pendant. The bellows or reservoir is in that, and we do carry both of those.
You can use it great at home with your concentrator or your liquid stationary, but with a pulsing conserver, it doesn't work.
And with movement, yeah.
And you need a specific prescription and to be tested so that we know what we're doing with that. Wouldn't be something that we would guess at or that you could just pick up and say, I'll try this. So we also like to limit our tubing to 50 feet unless it's a large diameter tube, because you can actually, you mentioned that you don't get quite 5 from your concentrator.
Yeah, it's a DeVilbiss concentrator, and it's an older model. It says it goes up to 5, but yeah, I doubt it.
There's a chance that if you put low restriction tubing on that, you'd get the 5 it was designed to put out.
And my needs are typically not there for most. The only time I need 6 liters is when I'm exercising, and I have the rental unit for that.
Yeah. So this 75 feet and particularly 100 would probably limit or overwork your concentrator, and we don't advise it.
Trimming the prongs, is that the comfort of anyone?
think that's a bad idea too.
Okay.
Because the manufacturer makes a little bit of a rounded tip. If you cut that off, you'll get a sharp tip. And so that's probably not a good idea.
Okay. Humidifiers used for oxygen. If you really have problems, I don't know.
Yeah.
Not a dry area, it's probably, I get a lot of my patients complain about their nose, sores in their nose, and so, some have had success with Vaseline. I've heard other people say, don't use that. And I had one person said that he really liked Palmaris. That was a kind of a gel or something that he used that kept his nose more comfortable.
That would be better. Vaseline is contraindicated because it's petroleum. You can't mix oxygen with petroleum or you have a fire. No one wants a fire in their
So
nose.
that's very important that I choose non-fire. So,